It's time to welcome the Wine Ladies with Georgia and Suzanne. An entertaining hour topped up with great ideas about wine, where to dine, anything and everything to do with the vine. Great conversation, lots of laughter, guests from all walks of life, food and wine, music, art, sports, and much more, all on The Wine Ladies.
Good evening, ladies. How are you doing?
We're fantastic.
You're looking beautiful, ladies.
Thank you.
Hi everybody, it's us the Wine Ladies.
I'm Georgia.
And I'm Suzanne, and we're here at the New Beginnings 4th Annual Angels in Action Prosperity Ball at the stunning Pantages Hotel in downtown Toronto.
And we are very excited to be here tonight. We've been involved with this agency for 4 years now, New Beginnings and the Prosperity Ball, since its inception. And we are very, very excited to help out this cause, which helps transition women and children out of poverty.
And this is a very important evening because the goal this evening is to take 50 families and move them out of poverty in 2012, making them self-sufficient.
And I know, Suzanne, I've got a great feeling about tonight. I know we're going to do it. It's going to be bigger and better than ever. We've got Tracy Moore. She is emceeing tonight from City Line. And the entertainment, A2D2 is performing, the Aerial Canadian Company. I hear they are amazing.
And we've got some wonderful wines, some great food. We've got a silent auction table, and we even have a live auction table. So as your angel ambassadors, we're going to be here to capture all of the excitement. So we invite you to join in for a stellar evening.
One of my favorites, pre-leads and with wine. Ooh, two of life's greatest pleasures together.
All right, well, we're here with Tracy Moore, who is actually the MC here this evening, and she, of course, is the host of City Line. And first of all, it's a pleasure to meet you, Tracy.
Pleasure to meet you too, both of you. I've heard so much about the Wine Ladies, especially the fact that you were always at this particular event. You were longtime supporters, and I understand why. It's a really important event.
So tell us, why are you here this evening?
You know, I'm here, I get approached a lot to do events, which I'm very happy about, but not every event resonates with me. This event resonates with me because they're really dealing with people on a grassroots level. They're taking women out of poverty and giving them the tools, all sorts of tools, everything from interviewing skills to appearance to, clothing, to get them to be self-sustainable. And I think that is amazing, especially, dealing with the economy we're dealing with right now.
True.
It's amazing.
So we're here with Linda Leatherdale. She's the keynote speaker here tonight, a financial wizard, a financial journalist, and the author of Money is a Girl's Best Friend, which probably the recipients of the charity today could really learn something from your book.
Well,
Linda.
you know what? It's absolutely so true. It doesn't matter how little you make. It's what you do with your money. And we all know that women make less than men today. The
Was
gap,
it about 60%?
Yeah, around 60%.
It's still that?
Well, the gap is growing. From 2000 to 2008, women actually made gains in their incomes and men's fell back. That's probably because they got laid off. But having said that, women still make less than men.
Yes.
And for these women who are marginalized, it's really, really tough, There's a lot of ghetto, lower end paying jobs, and then of course there's the welfare wall.
Yes.
So in other words, you're on welfare and it's not worth your while, and you have children to take care of, and then there's a daycare cost. So they have a lot stacked against them. So I'm really happy to be here tonight, to meet some of these ladies and to say, you know what, you can do it. And yeah, my book, not that I'm promoting it. Money is a girl's best.
Go right ahead, Linda, no problem.
But you know what, it does give some valuable tips as to how easy, well, I shouldn't say easy, but that if you really put your mind to it, you can do it.
If you were to say, what would be the top tip for somebody if they were trying to get out of poverty, what would you say?
You know what, have a positive attitude. I think that's number one, that I can do it. Do this. Visualize yourself coming out of this. Because anybody who sits there and starts to feel sorry for themselves are not going to get out of it.
You're attracting negative energy into your life.
Absolutely.
Get out of here, negative energy.
Get out of here and then start visualizing yourself in something that you believe, that you can dream about, that you really, really want to do.
Yes.
And then never say no. Start looking and go for it. Yes, it's going to be bumps along the road, and no, the doors aren't going to open wide, but you got to have that positive attitude to it.
All right, it's the 4th annual Prosperity Ball, and we are here with Denise Witter. Hello. She is a good friend of the Wine Ladies. We've known her for 4 or 5 years now, and she's the executive director of New Beginnings.
Yes.
And my goodness, Denise, this place looks absolutely spectacular.
Yes, it looks wonderful.
And you look spectacular.
Thank you. Pulled it together.
You did.
So tell us a little bit about the agenda and the goal for tonight. I know you have a very specific one in
I have
mind.
a very specific goal. Our goal this evening is to raise enough funds to feed 50 families for 2012 and support them with other coordinating basic needs, clothing, shelter, and that is what we're here for tonight.
Why did you start all this?
Well, the challenge was that there weren't enough programs that actually helped the whole person. It's either they want to find a job or they want resume writing, and it was about the whole person. So we sort of start from A to Z with these women, and they become career-oriented, self-sufficient, and employable at the end.
So now we're going to talk a little bit about Ben Leduc, the VP of RONA, who is this year's presenting sponsor for the Prosperity Ball. RONA has been a true supporter of New Beginnings. They helped restore their office after last year's devastating flood. And they have continued to support New Beginnings, and we're really honored to have RONA tonight as a presenting sponsor for the 4th annual Angels in Action Prosperity Ball. Ben is passionate, he is committed to our mission to help improve the lives of those in need, so please put your hands together for Ben Leduc.
Thank you, Tracy. I'll make sure I keep this, very short and sweet to the point, because this is what it's all about. Simply said, RONA is extremely pleased and proud to be, to be one of the many great sponsors tonight, supporting the New Beginnings program and the Prosperity Ball this year. In following up from our involvement last year during the difficult times of the flood, we are pleased again to partake in this important event and this important evening for the charity. It's truly humbling to be among so many who care so deeply for their community, its members, and the services offered to them through organizations such as the New Beginnings program.
Cambria is proud to be part of tonight's Prosperity Ball. It is also responsible for donating the marble bar for auction in the live auction tonight. Linda Leatherdale is your keynote speaker. Give her a big hand. My topic tonight is put a little love in your heart. And it's sometimes tough in these tough times, but the fact of the matter is consumers account for 2/3 of our economy. And when consumers can't donate to New Beginnings, when consumers can't buy on Main Street or buy a bottle of wine and enjoy it, well then we've got something wrong. Unemployment is rising now in Canada, and many boomers that are approaching the retirement age, they're losing their jobs, their benefits, even their pensions, and then money becomes tight. And charitable organizations are now feeling the squeeze. So we are a very caring country, Canada. We like to take care of our own, but if we can't even take care of our own, we have middle-class families visiting food banks, it's tough to do this. So, as for marginalized women and their children, the task is even more daunting for them. And many of the roadblocks keeps them back from getting onto their feet emotionally and financially. I just did a quick interview with the Wine Ladies, and it was wonderful, to say that, what is that roadblock? Well, one is self-confidence. You just got to believe, and you've got to be able to dream. And I'm talking to the ladies who have been marginalized and are having a tough time even raising their children. Dream the dream.
Including me.
You're removing it from me. I'm actually here too. I'm vegetarian.
Now it's even. Go ahead.
All right, Sherrod.
Make her dig in though. Bite for bite. Bite for bite.
Gerard, Tell me, what do you think it takes to be a successful politician in this day and age?
Well, to me, you gotta care, and you gotta know what you care about. If you don't do that, it's not worth it. You gotta know exactly. You gotta have a very clear idea of what you want to accomplish, and you gotta understand how to apply yourself, not just to that, but to how the system works. But I would say it's a fairly wide open opportunity. It's just that for a lot of people, there's a lot of discouragements. So to get past the discouragements, you've got to know what you're in it for, and there is some actual real hard work.
You were just saying commenting how fabulous the chicken was, and we learned that you had just won a very prestigious award.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
So tell us about it.
It was the Ronan Alsace Wine Council, a competition for all the top chefs in Ontario.
I think I hit the jackpot. I'm at like the best table, so I'm with the wine ladies who are here tonight, and actually they've been long-time supporters of New Beginnings and this incredible event. They're a dynamic duo, I tell you. Great supporters. They've been a part of this event since 2007. They're regular national TV personalities. They're actually international television personalities because they're on the web, so everyone around the world can see them. They host their own weekly TV show about wine, food, and lifestyle. Are you a little bit jealous? I am. I think it's a really good job. That's an amazing job to have. Their motto, everything in life somehow comes back to the vine. I agree. Keeps their audiences entertained and informed, and we are thrilled to invite them back as this year's Angel Ambassadors this year. So their hearts are as big as their personalities and their glasses, if you've seen them. Those huge wine glasses. So please put your hands together for the wine ladies, Georgia and Suzanne. Thank you, Tracy. That was a very lovely introduction. And I agree, we do have the best table in the house.
Thank you, Tracy. I just want to set the record straight. Sometimes people sort of get us mixed up. You know, we're the wine ladies, yeah we are, but I'm not Suzanne, I'm Georgia, and she's Suzanne, so just so we get the record straight.
That's right, I'm Suzanne. Right now I'd like to hand out some awards, because without these people, this would absolutely not be possible. The first award goes to an amazing group of men, actually a couple of men that have basically saved the charity. If it wasn't for Rona, after the major flood last year completely wiped us out, we lost over $100,000 worth of things. Our office was completely damaged, kitchen gutted, floors gone, walls gone. Rona stepped up to the plate, and they were absolutely awesome. So I'm asking Ben and Mario to please come and accept your award. You are stars.
Simply said, we do these things and we support organizations and we support the New Beginnings group because it's the right thing to do. And I think I just leave it at that. It's just the right thing. You're doing the right thing, and we want to do right. Thank you.
He has been a supporter of New Beginnings from the very, very beginning. He's always had our back, and I'd love to welcome to the stage Alan Convery from TD Bank Group.
I'm thrilled to receive this award tonight for doing my job, and I love doing this job that I have for the bank and giving money away. And New Beginnings, New Beginnings is a great charity to give dollars to.
And we certainly could not have done this without you, Tara. I appreciate you, I love you, and please come up and accept your award. You deserve it. I'm going to thank her, and she's going to smile for the camera, and then we're going to get the show rolling. I really love the two of you. The wineries, please come. All right, Denise, well, another prosperity ball.
Yes.
It was a fantastic night.
You guys were great.
Job well done yet again.
So much. And you are stunning, and what a heart. You have a beautiful heart. We do love you. Thank you so much for this incredible award. We were shocked, weren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Why are you still holding that darn award? You've had it since Denise handed it over to you. I want to say it's my turn. Hand that over, will
All
ya?
right, we're sisters.
Thank you. And how prosperous were we tonight, Denise?
We were fantastic. It was great, and we're going to help a lot of families in 2012.
All right. Well, cheers to you. Great job, and we look forward to next year's 2012 Prosperity Ball.
Amen. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.